Our top story tonight, is it all going badly wrong for Prince Harry? First, he lost his grip on a £16 million Spotify deal when he and his wife Meghan's podcast bombed after just one season. Now it seems his Netflix deal could be blighted by Hollywood strikes. And there are rumours of a material rift and increasing isolation in the wake of his bombshell memoir, Spare. As if that wasn't bad enough, today his phone hacking claim against the publisher of the Sun newspaper was thrown out of court for being brought too late. The Duke of Sussex had alleged there was a secret agreement which prevented him from bringing the claim within the allotted time period. A High Court judge ruled there was no such thing. Well, joining me now is royal commentator and the BBC's former royal correspondent, Jennie Bond. Jennie, good evening to you. So Prince Harry will undoubtedly be disappointed. Although he has got something to go forward with, this is a loss for him, isn't it, really?
Well, you know, you can argue it both ways, and I'm sure they will. I mean, some of the papers are saying that Harry has lost his case against the Sun. Others are saying he has got a partial victory, and both are true. He's been told he cannot proceed with his allegations that the Sun hacked his phone or intercepted his voicemail. But the judge decided that there was possibly a case to answer, certainly a case that should go to trial. The Sun had collected information, private information, through the use of private detectives, and what's called blagging, which is basically by deception or impersonation. And on those 2 points, the trial will go ahead. So it's kind of 50-50, I suppose, but certainly the Sun are claiming it as a victory so far.
Yes, the basis of his claim was some alleged secret agreement that was downright rejected and previously described as Alice in Wonderland stuff by the newspaper's lawyers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this will annoy Harry a lot, actually, because he argued vehemently that the reason he hadn't pursued his claim about phone hacking before, and it's all to do with the time frame, it has to be brought within a certain time limit, these allegations. The reason he hadn't done that, Harry said, was because there was some kind of secret deal agreed between the palace and the Murdoch empire by which members of the royal family wouldn't pursue any claims they had against the newspaper until other claims, of course there've been many about phone hacking, until those other claims by other people had been settled. And at that point, the members of the royal family, if they so wished, could come forward and make their claims. And of course, this was exacerbated a couple of months ago when we learned that Prince William had reportedly had an out-of-court settlement, quite a substantial one, maybe £1 million, I don't know, because he had pursued his claims privately without trying to go to court in the way that Harry has. But yes, today the judge said, no, well, Harry, the Duke, had not come up with any other witnesses to support that claim, and that it was not credible. And so he threw that, and that is going to annoy Harry, I'm quite sure.
Yes, of course. And also, it's that difficult thing, isn't it? What is plot? What is PR? What is machinations? All those other sort of things. And of course, he will always, or it seems he will always take the position of it being a plot against him. What do you think the palace might be making of all this?
Well, I think they're just kind of standing back from this as much as they possibly can. They didn't want Harry to pursue this, I don't think, publicly. The last thing they want is to see a member of their family in court, which is exactly what we have seen with Harry against one of his other newspaper claims against the Mirror, standing up and making all sorts of allegations. It's not what they do. It's not how they proceed, as we've seen from William settling out of court. So I think really they've just washed their hands of this and letting Harry get on with it, with some despair.
I mean, there are rumours that Prince Harry may have had a conversation with Prince William to float the possibility of a move back to the UK. How much truth do you think there is in that?
I find that very hard to believe. I think that the rift between the two boys is so deep. And my hope is that Harry and Meghan are happy in their new life. They've got all they want, it would seem to me, in California: the house, the children, the friends, the money, the freedom that they craved. And I hope they're happy. I can't see why either of them would actually want to jump back into the goldfish bowl, which they fought so hard to escape.
Jennie, thank you very much for talking to me this evening. We do have a statement from News Group newspapers spokesperson. The High Court has today, in a significant victory for News Group newspapers, dismissed the Duke of Sussex's phone hacking claims against both the News of the World and the Sun. As we reach the tail end of litigation, NGN is drawing a line under disputed matters, some of which date back more than 20 years.